Scuba, Mississippi. Population 716. Just off Highway 45, the town looks like it is almost deserted. But as you continue on down the road, you will find East Mississippi Community College. A little over 1,000 students are currently enrolled at the community college. The school may seem small, but there is one thing that makes them big: football.
Hey, we're up, let's go!
The show has been in production since 2011. It's now become a staple for Ole Miss athletics and the Ole Miss community. John Lasseter has been involved with Ole Miss production since 2013. He believes this show gives the team and fans a stronger connection.
This is for the Colonel Rep Foundation.
After the 2003 football season, the mascot was removed because of his Confederate symbolism. Students of the Colonel Rep Foundation are trying to bring him back. The pavilion might have been empty on Friday afternoon, but at night it was crawling with ghouls, goblins, and creatures alike. The Ole Miss Athletics Department held its first ever Dunk or Treat event. Not only was there free candy, but there were games and other things to entertain everyone of all ages. Students are continuing to prepare for finals week as the pressure mounts on finishing the semester with a great grade. The other pressure that's going through right now is finding a parking spot just to get to campus to study for these finals. Despite starting this season with a loss, EMCC is currently ranked number 9 in the NJCAA rankings. Mickey Stokes, the current VP for Student Life and the former athletic director, not only wants the football program to be at the top, but athletics as a whole. The season has gone on to win multiple awards, including a couple of Emmys. But what other goals does the production team intend to accomplish?
It's to stay that way. The goal is to stay ahead, keep producing content at a high level, keep doing what we're doing, and never letting that lead that we have on everyone else get any smaller. If anything, we want it to get bigger.
The Colonel Rev Foundation was formed by students in 2006 with the goal of bringing Colonel Rev back to campus. Since then, alumni have taken over, but this year students have wanted to revamp their efforts in bringing Colonel Rev back. Fans lined up more than an hour before the event to get autographs from the men's and women's basketball teams. Coaches and players feel like the event is a good way to get a more personal experience with the fan base.
It's a pretty good experience. I got to talk to a whole bunch of people, a whole lot more people, and just get to know your fans and, know how they feeling, and sometimes they be knowing your name, and it's just amazing. So I got a pretty good experience out of this.
Despite what Sigma Chi's president said in his recent interview, some sorority members believe that punishments should still come around for the fraternity. Face painting, competitive events, and a haunted house were among the few things that Dunk or Treat was able to offer compared to Square Jam. But will the event make a return for next year?
The way that homecoming lined up with our football schedule and the way that with our season opening early November, it just didn't align, so we couldn't do it. So we're not real sure where we're going next year with it. We thought this was really fun and a good event, so we may be back here, we may not. Even though Tyler has no idea for a plan to resolve parking at Ole Miss, he continues to stay optimistic and hopes that someday parking on campus will become a non-issue. Until then, he will continue to walk to class no matter how far he has to go. For Newswatch Ole Miss, I'm James Lott. EMCC started the game last night quick, jumping out to a 24-0 lead en route to beat their rival Mississippi Delta 73-7. Members of the organization passed out throwback football schedules to students interested in joining. In Oxford, James Lott, Newswatch Ole Miss. With the first annual Dunk or Treat event a success, the Rebel men's and women's basketball teams are ready to kick off their seasons next week. For Newswatch Ole Miss, I'm James Lott. The newest episode of the season will premiere tonight at 6 o'clock on the Ole Miss Rebels Facebook, YouTube, and Vimeo pages. You can also watch the premiere at Rafters on the Square tonight with the production team and some of the members of the football team. For Newswatch Ole Miss, I'm James Lott. Season 1 of Last Chance U is now on Netflix, and you can watch it with a subscription. Season 2 is currently in production and will be available on Netflix next summer. For Newswatch Ole Miss, I'm James Lott.